There is a girl called Jess from with private school. She said the N word to me in my face, and you've been outed. If you thought you would get away, you wouldn't. And because I didn't say anything then, doesn't mean I won't say anything now.
Okay, we're back. All right, you're probably wondering why I'm so tired. It's a long story. Had to go run up and down some stairs. It's cool. So back, podcast episode 2. Yeah, I need to. You guys, tell them your name. What's your name?
Mercedes.
I'm Chase.
Okay, and this is I forgot the name of my podcast. Okay, so we're here to talk about a bunch of interesting stuff, you know. So first we're gonna start with. Actually, let me just tell them how I know you. Mercedes here. Yeah, I know her from secondary school. We go a couple years back. Yeah, and this is Champagne, who I met on a music festival group chat. Yeah, she's real cool. Yeah, this is Champagne. Her real name's Chase, but we call her Champagne.
That's cute.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. So first we're gonna talk about Mercedes. We're gonna talk about the school we went to and our experience there. You ain't gonna say any names, just like
No, it's cool. Okay, I thought you said it was about music.
music. Yeah,
Yeah.
we're gonna talk about that too. There's a lot of stuff to talk about.
Okay.
So, what would you say your experience at secondary school was like?
Shit.
You know,
So
explain
shit.
why.
Brentwood private school is shit. It's racist. They don't care for their black students, and they didn't have a safe community for us.
Yeah, pretty much it. I say there was a lot of racial insensitivity, if you could call it that, the whole time I was there. I never felt like I belonged in that school, not once. They never made it so you felt like you were like a part of the community. You felt like you were just kind of like, you just felt kind of there, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, just as like to fill in the ethnic diversity.
Exactly. Like, honestly, like, when it came to punishments, everything like that, it was just completely disproportionate. If you're white, you're less likely to get a certain punishment.
Yeah.
If you're black, you're more likely to get expelled or suspended for something like that was kind of minor.
Like your hair.
Oh, the hair. Thing.
Hair.
Yeah.
Literally.
I had twists.
What, like
her.
twists?
Yeah,
You got
and they
expelled
said,
with twists?
yeah, it said that it looked unprofessional.
That is so ridiculous.
Yeah.
I'm
Trust me.
sorry.
They said, literally, my head of year in year 7 said, and I'll never forget, everybody that was there will never forget. She said, those with Afro-Caribbean hairstyles, please look at our guidelines to make sure that your hair is professional
Wait,
for
you said
school.
that?
That is
You
a
don't
piss
remember?
take. I'm sorry.
Oh,
How
yeah.
is like your natural hair unprofessional?
Trust me,
Literally.
that's what we were talking about. Like, I was talking about this in my group. All of the teachers, like, it's like if you were a black student, I'm not going to say all of them because that's a bit of a stretch. I'm not going to say that. But it just felt like you were, like, they all saw you as a part of a group. Like, I was
Yeah.
in a group of Asian and black people, white
Yeah.
people, and we were standing there. And then one of the biology teachers came in and said, oh, this is a good mix. What are you talking about?
Not the mix.
Are you serious?
Yeah. This is a good mix. I'm like, what do you mean by that, first of all?
Yeah, that's.
Bro, let
That
me...
isn't sitting right with me.
Literally.
Literally.
Nah, bro.
No.
I used to protest a lot, like stuff like
Yeah.
like they'll say I wasn't allowed to wear certain things, but other races could.
Mm.
So I would come into school wearing those things, and they would give me detentions and stuff, but they never had a valid reason for it. So
Yeah, and my sister got suspended for a day for making a YouTube video in school. And sure, it's against the rules to make YouTube videos in school. Cool. But a guy that's older than her and just happened to be a white guy, he did the same thing, did not get the same punishment.
wow.
Yeah,
That's out of pocket.
that's what I'm saying. Like, the whole time I was there, it's like a bunch of these people are so tone deaf to what the real world is. They don't know what's
Yeah.
happening.
Yeah.
Because they all live in their own bubble, so it's just kind of...
Yeah, the whole like private,
Mm-hmm.
what's it called, atmosphere, and they're really like ignorant to it.
Yeah.
I remember one girl in drama class, we were talking about racism, and this girl was like, "What racism still exists?" And I had to take a double take because what it's actually
Yeah.
insane. And it's just the fact that like they're not
Yeah.
even taught this either. Like in school, we weren't taught about slavery and all. Did you do history?
Yeah.
Yeah, we weren't taught about African history, nothing like that.
That is so mad.
Trust me. Literally, and let me not even get into all of the, like, there's so many, like, big, like, I call these events, because these were times in that school that I'll never forget for my life, yeah. One girl got caught saying a bunch of racist stuff on camera. She was at a barbecue, and she said, her sister said, how do you like your sausages? She said, burnt like N-words. I'm like, what?
Oh my God, I remember that.
Burnt like what? Burnt like how?
Damn.
Bro, the day, because this video came out on a Sunday. That Monday, we were screaming Wakanda forever, doing our arms like this, yeah? Just storming down. And then all of the black students got, they got told off or got in trouble, whatever. They were getting called in. This girl was getting sheltered. They didn't even expel this girl.
Yeah.
They just allowed her to leave. So it's not on her record. This racist incident that she did, nowhere to be found on her record. That's the type of, like, conniving behavior that you have to deal with when you're in that type of place, man. Honestly. Even as a black male, they will come up to me, yeah, and just try and get me to get mad for no reason. Like, I'm there, I'm sitting down, I'm doing my work, I'm minding my business. Then one goofy child will come up to me and be like, oh, Chino, this guy said the N-word, beat him up. Even if the guy said it or not, I'm not going to beat him up in class.
Yeah.
You understand?
Yeah, I used to get
Like,
people like that.
they try and instigate just conflict. They want me, because they think that, I don't know if they think the consequence is going to be the same for me as it would be for them.
Yeah.
But if I tweak out and start bugging and start hitting people and start screaming and da-da-da-da, it's going to be a lot worse on me than it would be if you did it, you know? So I've just always felt like offended when someone says, you know, when you're not mad, but people assume that you're mad.
Yeah.
That's
like the stereotype though,
that
isn't it?
deeply annoys
Wait, what do you mean
me.
mad about someone saying that?
Just in general, because, like, if you're, like, literally, they look at me, if I'm stone-faced, if I'm not doing anything, I'm just minding my business. I don't have to be smiling for you to know that I'm okay.
Yeah. Definitely.
They just assume that because I'm not smiling or I'm not joking about or being goofy, then I'm angry and I want to beat someone up. You know how many times they said I want to beat someone up? I'm suburban, please. I've not done a drug in my life. I've not drank. Not once. Yeah.
That's a weird thing.
I've done nothing.
Black people should have to walk on eggshells around white people to, like, make them feel comfortable and stuff. Like, that shouldn't be how it is at all.
Yeah, because definitely isn't that way.
No, it's not. Yeah, literally.
God, it's and it's the way that they like cultural appropriate so openly and love to switch it back on you when you actually do speak up for yourself.
Like, they victimize themselves.
Yeah, because of Brentwood, I found it really hard to stand up for myself because every time I did, I'll get in trouble. And my parents believed them, so I'll get in more trouble. Yeah. And it's just an endless cycle.
That place, mentally, it messed me up. When I was there, I was playing this characterized, like, I was like, what's the word? Caricature. You know those pictures where, like, your features are really, like, emphasized, like your nose is, like, giant or something like that. I was playing this, like, tap dance. I was tap dancing, I'll be real, half of the time. Up until I got into, like, maybe year 10, that's when I got I got real. I looked at myself, I was like, you got to stop this. But honestly, I was playing this exaggerated version of myself. Because I bust jokes, but I was feeling the need, like, I had to bust jokes, so these people were going to think I'm on violence 99% of the time.
That's actually insane you say that. I feel that, but not with the violence, but like just the person always being funny, always making them laugh.
Like, you always have to be the butt of the joke for them to like you. Yeah.
Or just hurting yourself to make them laugh.
Yeah.
Like, definitely. But did you go to an all black school or messy black school?
No. Like, I'm from the Midlands, so the majority white people, Northampton. So the majority white people in my year, there was, in primary school, there was only 2 black people in my year.
Wow.
Including me. So it was very much like the slick comments, the parents
microaggressions,
looking at you, they're looking at you sideways. It was a bit mad. A lot of N-word incidents, a lot of fights, like.
Bro, I like, in year 7 when I went there, it's like they had never seen somebody told me, and I know who you are. I'm not gonna say your name. You're lucky. I know exactly why. I never forgot it.
Say it.
No.
Use your chest.
Nah. I never.
And if I know the person, I will say it. So.
No, please, I'm not gonna say that. I'm not gonna say name. I'm not gonna say your name because I don't want to get sued.
Will they know who it is if you say
Yeah,
it?
I'm sure because I know they watch everything I do. So yeah, let me just say, I'm in year 7. It's my first day. This little kid, bowl cut, grabs my hand like this, says, "How come on black people this side is white and then this side is black, and then how come your lips are 2 different colors?" Like, bro, what?
Oh yeah,
Should I slap you?
Some guy asked me, "Why is your gums purple?" I was like,
What was he? Was he a white guy?
Yeah.
I would not continue talking to that guy.
And the worst thing is, like, in primary school, that's when it's the most harshest. Like,
what, racism? Yeah.
Oh, you see.
And the
word?
thing is, you like, because you're young and naive, you don't really notice until you actually tell your parents about that, and then they're like, "That's racist." You're like,
You see, back in primary school, the word blick.
Oh no!
Thrown around.
Yeah.
Bro, I was staying out the sun to stay away from being blick.
Right.
I was literally. I tried in year 2. I got a lemon, microwaved it, and rubbed it on my arm. I'm not joking. No one knows about this. I microwaved
not the
it.
DIY brightening serum.
Yeah. bro. If you go on WikiHow, you'll find this tutorial.
You went on Wiki. No, that's so sad.
Bro, I cut a lemon in half, put salt on it, and then rubbed it on my skin after microwaving it to try and get my skin to be brighter. Because someone at school told me that I was blick. That's the type of struggles that man was going through in school, man.
I feel like definitely a couple years ago, like between like 2014, 2018, the blick comments, the I don't like dark skins comments, it was very much there.
The Stratford YouTubers did not help out.
Literally, oh my god.
What nationality would you not date? Light skins versus dark skins. Yeah. Gay son or fuck daughter. That's the famous one.
Let me get this guy's name so I can out here.
Hey, okay.
I don't know.
She's on violence. Okay, that's cool. I want all the old people to come watch my channel. Yeah, but yeah. Because honestly, there's one guy.
Have you guys seen that video when the light skins guy's like, "Why would I want to date a black girl when all they complain about is their hair?" That hair video. Have you seen it?
Oh, is it the one with the Snapchat VN?
I think no. It was the guy in the video. It was the light skinned guy. Have you seen it? And he was like, "I wouldn't date a black girl because the dark skinned girl because they don't take care of their hair, this, that, and the other." I'm like, just because you're dark skinned, how does that mean that you don't take care of your hair?
You can be dark skinned with any hair texture,
literally,
or how long, or whatever it is, or. But yeah, it's just ignorance like that. That's annoying. Let's go back to the school because I'm not finished with you people. Yeah. Let me go back to. In fact, let me just do an broad overlapping statement, especially when it came to political conversations in school about, like, there was a guy in Tottenham like 10 years ago that got shot, and there was like no evidence of him, like, of it being a lawful killing, and then everyone in class was coming at me for saying that it was illegal. Like, there's people that ride or die for the army and the police. Those people
like that scare me.
Those people are the ones you need to watch out for.
Yeah. Literally.
And I know who I'm talking about. Yeah. You that wants to be in the army. I know who you are. I'm not gonna say. But yeah, what I'm gonna say is the way
you're like actually fighting over oil when you're that.
Yeah, why are you fighting over oil like you've got direct access to the
Exactly,
bro.
They're gonna give you two food stamps, and then when you come back, they're gonna leave you on the streets.
Honestly, the things, bro. I know a guy. Yeah, he went to in school. He was in your year, and he went to that school. We're not saying his name because I know him still. And I don't know if he wants me to say his story, but he went to that school, and he left like in year 9-ish, and I saw him when he came out. Like a year, like maybe a couple months after he came out, or a year later, and this guy looked the happiest I've ever seen him. And I was 2 years into the school at that point, or no, 1 year or something like that. And I was looking at him, and he looked like he was fresh out of prison. His skin was clearer, his eye bags were gone. He was smiling. The guy was like, "Oh, hi, Chino," dapped me up like this. I was like, "What the hell? What happened to this guy?" Little did I know what I was in for the next 4 years. I was, bro. And I had good times there. I'm not gonna cap like I didn't enjoy a single moment.
Yeah,
because I had good times.
And the food was good as well.
It was for school food for what I've seen.
Yeah.
But yeah, it just like the facilities itself were beautiful. That's what I'm saying. Like the music departments, PE departments, all of that stuff. It was fully equipped. Everything. There was nothing ran out. You break a window, the window's getting fixed the next day. It's fixed. Literally.
And the field as well.
And the field was nice. It was live in summer. Literally. It was I had some great times, great experiences, but honestly, the people just don't watch what they say in that place, because you'll be having a good time with somebody and they'll just say something so ignorant, so ignorant, and it's always gonna be racially motivated. And if you say something about it, they'll be like, "Oh, you're just playing the race card." Oh, I hate
or like, "Oh, you're being sensitive." Well, I'm not.
So you just don't know what to do. Like, what do you actually do in that moment?
Literally. And you know what else is annoying? When I went to that school, I was being portrayed as this super stereotyped black male. But then now, when you go outside or talk to people outside of school, you're a white guy. That's what they call me. They say I'm a white guy, bro. I don't even know, but
more like people saying because you went to a private school, you're like whitewashed.
Yeah, but I've never been whitewashed, bro. I've never behaved that way.
I have had that comment before, not on whitewash, but like, I don't know. They say that I talk articulate, which is I think because of private school and stuff.
But why, when you like know how to use vocabulary and you're smart, you're like
why was that brought up? Why are you shocked?
It's kind of it's anti-black, to be fair.
It is. It really is
very anti-black. Because
even I've had white people say that to me before.
Yeah,
that's the thing.
See,
that's
that
racism.
Would get me mad.
Yeah.
That would get me mad. I can't lie. Or they'll call you one of the good ones. So
no! Stop.
You're different. I'm like, I'm not trying to hear. I'm not trying to hear all that. That's not even a good thing.
That's not even a compliment. That's like so backhanded. You know what I mean?
Not a good thing.
Same with dating as well. When white guys say that you're different type of black girl, or I don't really go for black girls or black guys.
Or you're pretty for a black girl or whatever.
Yeah.
What's your guys' experience with that? Have you actually heard, like, okay, give a story about a guy making a comment like that or something?
Well, they make a lot of comments about your lips, like, oh, you look like you give really good head, or you've got Ucker's lips.
No, that dick sucking lips trend, that is so annoying.
I've never done it with a black girl before, or
like we're an experiment or something.
No, literally, it's insane. And like, they mainly say it to people who are obviously lighter skinned, but still, it's crazy how they felt comfortable to say that, and we would actually take it as a compliment back then. It's upsetting.
The thing with that, sorry to cut you off, but like the thing that I've noticed with like black women is either they're hyper fetishized and hypersexualized, or they're just being disrespected out of nowhere. You know, And with my experience is that as a black man, getting fetishized by white women all the time, like, but obviously not me. I'm not saying that I get loads of things, but you know, like the whole mixed race babies thing. The I don't know how to say, but like calling a black man chocolate is not a good thing. You guys need to stop all of that stuff too. But yeah, the fetishization of black men is just another thing that I could get into and talk about for hours. But it's too much because the evidence of it is right there. Do you know how many times I've heard people say, "Oh, I want to marry a black guy because I want to have mixed race babies." Like he's not a dog. You don't just breed him. Like he's not a dog. Like.
But you know what? I'm not saying I don't not like black guys, but back then and even still now, a lot of them went for white girls and didn't like black girls. A lot of them
I feel like back then, like due to like the whole I don't like dark skins thing. And it was I feel like it was definitely like a trend hopping thing.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Where they were like, oh, my friend don't like dark skinned girls, so I don't like them either. So then that happened, and it was like, yeah, I'm not gonna date you because this, that, and it's like, why are you listening to your friends or like the people around you? Like, do your own thing. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. Like human beings go through like phases and like trends. Like you said, there's trends with everything. Trends with music, clothes, even like the beauty standard change. Like if you look at a music video from 2000, all the girls are skinny and they wear like what's the word, like low-rise jeans, low-rise jeans. Like small tops and even like a grandad cap, they wear that. That's their fit, and like that was the beauty standard for that time. As time carried on, and you know, now you have these models in the videos where their bums are huge, and now the people that had the body type from the last time, they think that they're not beautiful because of this. You know what I'm saying? I blame the Kardashians for that one.
I feel like
it's them.
The Kardashians aren't even white, but that is true.
They're white.
They're not.
Where are they from?
What's it called? I knew it like a second ago.
I think they're like, what, Albanian or something. That's white.
Something like that.
That's white. It's still white. But yeah, what I'm trying to say is like,
hate when people like that. Like
Yeah.
you're like you're white, and they're like,
no,
no, I'm
Italian.
Moroccan.
I'm
No,
Italian.
spicy white.
What?
The
No,
term
the spicy
got
white.
so- But yeah, all I gotta say, all I gotta say is with the like people tend to trend hop a lot.
She's Armenian.
I mean, that's white.
A third.
Yeah.
Well,
A third.
A third.
So she's majority white
Yeah.
anyway.
Stretching.
But yeah, so I blame them. I blame the coalitions for all of that. But if I got what was I talking about again? Yeah, people just tend to hop on trends. Majority of the people that were saying that, oh, dark skin's this, light skin's that, they were just saying it because their friends were saying it, and honestly,
yeah.
they're just tired. Man.
Same vice versa. Now everyone loves black women, but
Oh, the white
really
boys on
loves black
TikTok
women.
every 5 minutes.
Yeah.
I love black women. I love
Yeah.
and then their next girlfriend is white. It's like,
But you ever seen like a TikTok of a white guy saying that he loves black women, and you go on his following list, and that people say, "Oh, you're
Yeah.
following all white girls."
yeah.
I've never gone through someone's following list.
I don't
see
do it,
comments like
but I
that.
see comments saying,
Yeah.
"Check his following. He's so doing all white." But,
Or
That's
like the
upsetting.
likes when they like things.
yeah, you check on their likes and just you know how it is.
like just using us for clout.
You know how it is, man. People, they're the.
And you know what's even more embarrassing? Like some black girls will literally just fall for it straight away.
Oh yeah,
That's the most like
Oh, I feel
down
appreciated
bad part.
now. Oh, his hair's fluffy. I feel appreciated. Like, shut up, bro. Shut up. Making us look bad. Like,
Bitch.
come on, man.
True.
But yeah, let's talk about another topic.
Do you still want to talk about
Music.
What is there more about school you want to say?
It's up to you. I mean,
Because I could just talk about different instances, but
is this going on for 2 hours?
well, not really because you were late. But
So 1.5.
yeah, 1.5.
Okay.
Yeah, we got an hour left. So, I'd say, okay, let's move on to the music.
Oh wait, I have something to say. There is a girl called Jess from Brentwood Private School. She said the N word to me in my face, and you've been outed. If you thought you would get away, you wouldn't. And because I didn't say anything then, doesn't mean I won't say anything now.
Okay. Yeah. Okay.
What? In fact.
Okay.
never
Yeah.
mind.
But yeah, I was gonna go into a different topic, but do you wanna go? Do you wanna go into that?
No, it's fine. You can
Okay.
go.
All right. So, we're gonna go into another topic that I was gonna go into. The music that shaped our childhood. You have what music? What type of music will you listen to as a child? Yeah.
Every day when I would go to Brentwood, I would listen to non-stop Kendrick Lamar.
Yeah, I remember this.
Kendrick.
I remember this. On the bus. On the bus, she was playing Kendrick Lamar all the time. I remember that.
Oh, yeah.
When I came in, she was like, "Oh, have you heard this before?" Put it in my ear. I'm hearing, yeah. I'm like, yeah, of course I heard this before. Like, yeah. She's like, yeah, you're cool. We're friends now. I was like, yeah, cool. My friends.
Yeah. No, I loved Kendrick Lamar back then. But I'm not sure if Kendrick back then is better than Kendrick now.
What,
I've got a bit of a thingy for that. I think old Kendrick is better than new Kendrick, and I think the main reason for that, I feel like every artist has done this, because the people like, yeah, old Drake is better than new Drake, and like mostly old artists like that. That I think that's because of new music now with the new artists. I feel like they have to kind of change their media and the type of music to fit the newest generation. Like with when Kendrick made the song with what's his name, Baby Keem.
Yeah.
I was like, does that really fit your style?
Wait, which
Family Ties?
Family Ties.
Yeah.
Family Ties, although it was good, that's not his usual style. Do you know what I mean? The whole cowboy accent and stuff like it.
Bro, that was Range Brothers. That was what he did on both songs. Bro.
Yeah.
I hated that song. What's it? Range Brothers. I hated that song. Bro. I hated it.
I haven't listened to it yet.
Right.
Although like the artists couldn't like express themselves, like you got famous off of what like you were doing before. So like to do a change up to fit other people, why don't you just stick with the fan base you had before and the music you had before?
I think if they were to change it and it's still themselves, then it would be okay.
Yeah.
Like Tyler the Creator.
Yeah.
He's like amazing which way, like but he's so good at the old him and he's still really good at this
he's
side,
really
and now he has a
versatile.
big he has a bigger fan base now, which is good for him. And as his fans or Kendrick's fans, you'd want that for them.
I'd say
My mum put me onto Tyler Creator.
What?
Yeah.
her mum's young. Her mum's young.
How old?
She's only in her 30s, but
Wow.
she put me onto She by Tyler.
How old were you when you played that song?
God knows. But I remember hearing it, and then when I got a bit older, like, and then I listened to the song again. I was like, I recognize this song. Mum was like, yeah, I put you onto this song, and I was like, damn.
That's so nice.
I wouldn't play She for my child because it lyrics, but I rate it though.
Yeah.
Yeah, but yeah, I was saying it's a struggle for artists when they release their best projects first. You know, like Drake's first few projects, amazing. Same with Kendrick. His first two was it Section 80 and Good Kid, Mad City.
Yeah.
Those two were phenomenal. And then he released To Pimp a Butterfly. That's why he's struggling with his sound now because he released such banging albums. You crazy. And then damn after that, I keep forgetting.
Yeah.
The guy's going on and he just can't stop. That's why with Tyler it's different because his first albums were alright, but then he was able to like progress a bit more because you could tell they weren't polished. That wasn't his polished style. So he did Cherry Bomb. When Cherry Bomb, that's when he started making his best music. Yeah, because people don't like Cherry Bomb, but I love it.
I liked when he was a part of Odd Future as well. Like, Hodgie and Tyler. That trio is just amazing. Bars back to back. Literally. Sweatshirt is probably like one of the best artists.
Sweatshirt's one of my favorite rappers right now, man.
I need to see him live.
Bro, I feel like the performance may be boring, but I still want to go.
Yeah, he's
like if he has the others with them, then
Because honestly, I don't know. Elsewhere,
he acts like a casual guy now. Like you see him on TikTok with his girlfriend. He looks like I'm not even gonna like violate, but sometimes he looks homeless. Like he don't even care. He don't go
dentist. He don't like get a retwist. He don't do nothing like that.
No, because
he don't do nothing.
The dreads look a bit.
Bro, I'm telling you, bro. He's the most famous unfamous person ever.
Yeah, literally.
Because he just looks so normal. Like you would know him if you saw him, but. Like no one's like you wouldn't. He's not easy to spot, you know.
What about Steve Lacy?
Steve Lacy's good.
I love Steve Lacy.
I've
really become irritated by how like he's blown up though. I used to listen to him like 3 years ago, and like I loved his albums like Rid and other songs like that. They blow up on TikTok and then people are like, yeah, Steve Lacy is a TikTok artist. I'm like, no, it's not.
See, I first heard Steve Lacy on the what was it? He was on one Tyler album. He was on 911.
Yeah.
That's the song I heard him on. I was like, who is this? This guy's cold.
First song I heard with him was Basement Jack, I think. And I was going through YouTube. I was listening to Tyler songs. And like it came up as a suggestion, and I probably walked away from my room and came back and heard the song play, and I was like, "Oh, this is hitting."
Shout out to my sister. She put me onto Tyler, just by the way. When this was like 10 years ago, when Yonkers dropped, I was like, how old was I? Like eight. How old was I? I can't remember how old. But yeah, I was super young. I see this guy eating a cockroach. I was like, yeah, this is mad.
Yeah.
I thought it was sick though. That's when I knew I was just above the rest when it comes to music taste. Obviously not you guys, because you guys are in my league.
Don't you think Tyler is like so creative with the whole like different personas and stuff? Like that is like such a cool thing to do with your music.
He won't die out quickly.
No.
Keeps it fresh.
Personality is marketable, which I love. But
I'm kind of like dipping on him though. Have you seen his girlfriend? How old she is?
How old is his girlfriend?
Pardon?
Like Tyler's going on 40, right?
Yeah.
His girlfriend just is near her 20s, I think.
It's strange, but
that's what I'm saying. And I was like, too fucking young is like relating to you too much.
That song, I was like, yo, this is sus, but I like Charlie Wilson on this song.
Wasn't it about
that song is hard? Charlie Wilson's hard on that song.
Wasn't it about one of the models? What's her name? Wasn't it? I think it was about Hailey. Hailey Hadid.
What's it? Hailey? There's no Hailey Hadid.
Yeah.
Bella.
No, it was Gigi. I mean, Gigi. Yeah.
Gigi. Yeah.
He was dating Gigi.
He was dating Gigi.
He wasn't dating her. They were friends.
Oh,
that's
sus. Same with Kendall. But I mean, like, I feel like in Hollywood, age isn't even a thing anymore.
Yeah, Leonardo DiCaprio dates women that are like 25 years younger than him every time. Like, you know how it is. They're really weird about it. As soon as you turn 18, they sexualize you like mad. Yeah.
Even as a child, they sexualize their actors really bad.
What's her name? Olivia Rodrigo. As soon as she turned 18, man, people went nuts.
Really?
Yeah. Like that Charlie girl on TikTok though, innit?
Oh yeah.
I felt so horrible for her.
And Millie Bobby Brown, bro.
Yeah.
Drake. I don't want to believe what they're telling me, yeah. But that's weird. Why are you texting that, bro?
I love Drake,
Why you texting
yeah.
that, bro?
I haven't even seen
But he
that
needs to
video.
fix
Why are you
up.
texting that, bro? Go on. Well, you can cuss people. You know you can't cuss Drake.
That's different. I'll probably be seeing Drake in a few years.
All right.
No, thank you.
I can't wait till Drake
Actually,
comes
You're gonna
in
be
a few
famous
years.
soon, yeah?
Just
You're
know
gonna
I'm
be-
going.
So, who is your underrated artist that you love?
I don't know.
I probably have to go for my Spotify. First,
Yeah,
you know?
that's what
right.
I'm not gonna do this because I'm just the music library. I have it on my head.
Right.
Underrated. I can say if we're talking about in this country alone, I'm saying not Lancey is too underrated.
Oh, this
Because-
country. I don't listen
yeah,
to many UK
I don't.
artists, you know.
But Lancey himself, he's leagues above the rest. Okay, you could say like maybe 5 other artists that are like they're around him, but what he's doing with it, he has a different persona on every album. Aesthetics there, the dressing is there. Like, don't call him Carti clone either. He's not a Carti clone, but yeah, I just like the fact that you can change your aesthetic for every album or keep it fresh like that. I love it. Kendrick does it. Tyler does it. Kanye does it. Like that's what the greats do. They have They have their errors.
Yeah.
That's why when you look at a picture of an artist and it can be of any, I want you to be able to know what album dropped the year that picture was taken. You know?
Yeah.
That's why I think it's hard. If you see Carti, if he's got red hair, Whole Lotta Red was probably going to drop or it had dropped. You know what I'm saying? He like the fact that you're always changing it up. That's artistry right there. Don't just wear a tracksuit and that's it. You know, don't dress like me.
Definitely.
Don't be too
Don't just
normal.
wear a big chain and call it.
Exactly.
a day.
You have to look iconic. Like look like Prince, Michael Jackson.
Yeah.
Them man there. They were dressing weird.
Prince is sick.
Prince was hard. Michael Jackson was better than Prince though.
Yeah.
No, we're not gonna get into that because no, trust me, nah, please.
Do you know how many songs were made about Prince?
How many songs he made about?
A lot.
Yeah.
I can't name them word for word, but the songs were made about Prince.
What I'm saying
That was
is,
Michael though.
Michael is good. Don't get me wrong.
Yeah.
But Prince,
no.
OG.
But is he the whole package? Can he
Exactly.
perform?
Michael Jackson
Can he
could-
act?
Michael Jackson could kill someone by looking at them, bro.
Literally.
You joking?
Yeah, because he's scary, bro.
Has a hat? Yeah, no. Shit. Yes, I was scared of him at one time, but his music is hard.
Isn't that fifth
Even
best
when I was
album?
dead scared of his face, I would listen to his music. That's how you know the talent is there. Literally, like this guy had the highest selling album of all time. He still has it. No one's broken his record before streaming. People were going out. Millions and millions and millions of people went out and bought cassettes and or whatever vinyls. Like no one's doing that right now with flipping streaming and all of that. No one's settling that much
Yeah.
What's you guys' like favorite artists
ever
as of right now?
as of right now.
Doja Cat, Kendrick, Gold Link, Steve Lacy, Tyler.
Yeah.
I used to really like J. Cole, but I'm kind of fallen off him. I have mad respect for Pharrell.
Kanye's better than J. Cole.
What?
Kanye's better than J. Cole.
Kanye? Oh, yeah.
Okay, see? Look, we got one. We got one.
You know what? I'll be
my
completely
nigga.
liberal.
Yeah.
When we were talking
'Cause-
in the group chat
yeah.
about it, I had like a split decision. But as of right now, J. Cole hasn't been hitting. He hasn't been
Yeah.
making bangers.
That's
like
what
I'm
he
gonna
used
clip
to.
this. I'm gonna clip it.
No, you're not.
He's gonna hear it. TM.
okay,
I'm talking
okay.
to you. Yeah, listen. These are intelligent women right here, bro. Come on.
Yeah.
Come on, man. Hey, listen. Let me just say this. I'm not gonna go back because this is a topic I've already done. But there's no way that Kanye is better than J. I mean, there's no way that J. Cole's better than Kanye. Please.
Yeah.
But still, if I'm gonna say my favorite artist, obviously I'm saying Kanye because I fight for him on a daily.
I think he's a musical genius.
He is a musical genius.
really
Yeah.
is. And you can't deny him.
Exactly. You just gotta listen to every.
My
album.
favorite artists are, I'm going for it now, probably West Side Gun,
Mm.
Vince Staples, Kendrick,
West Side Gun hits different.
Outkast,
Outkast
yeah.
is good.
Outkast has
Yeah,
been
yeah, I like
hitting.
Outkast.
Jay-Z, just
Mm.
amazing. The
Listen.
samples, everything.
Listen,
And Beyonce.
that production that Jay-Z was using back in the 2000s or the late 90s
Yeah.
hits different. That soul sample production is beautiful. You know the Blueprint album? That album was tough. He had some offensive bars on it, but I just look over it. Like he said the F slur a few times, said some bad things about women. But the songs were banging. Like Big Pimpin' is a good song, you know.
And then like Old Sweatshirt times 1,000.
Yeah.
Love that guy, man. His like lyrics and his choice of like beats and stuff.
Yeah.
They just like it's like a puzzle. They just connect so well.
And
like,
the flow be so off, but it
yeah,
hits.
the flow is so off, but somehow it works.
Except
do you know
for
what I
East.
mean?
East is the worst song I've ever heard. You know the song, that beat?
It's a bit...
The accordion beat, bro.
Yeah.
That was so strange. But yeah, like El Sweatshirt's, I think the first time I heard him, maybe a couple years after I heard Tyler, I heard, what was it? What was the song? It was probably Some Sinister to It. What was that song called? Chum. That was a song I heard. That was a great song. I was really interested in what he was
Chum,
doing.
the beat just has you
that it knocks. And he, like, his aesthetic changed a bit too, but I don't think he did it on purpose. I feel like he just let himself go. But anyways, you know, I was like, what was his album that he dropped? He dropped an album called Sick. It's a good album. It's a good album. Great album.
At first, I was kind of iffy about the beats and whether that is like his old style, but I feel like you have to kind of see artists change. Although, like, sometimes it's a bit like, oh, what are you doing? Yeah. But he actually made it like good. Do you know what I mean?
When you look back on it, you see how the progression is sick to see. So like when you have what he did an album, or like he did like a couple songs with The Alchemist. The Alchemist, his production is amazing. Sick. Yeah, hard. But yeah, when you see the artist's progression, I'm not gonna go talk about Kai again, but Kai's progression, crazy when it comes to production and all of that stuff. Shout out Filthy, that guy's an amazing producer.
What about, have you heard like, do you know Misfits? Yeah, Jaden, Willow, Teo, you listen to them. Jaden's production, I thought they were the coolest people when I was young.
Oh,
yeah.
Jaden
Smith? Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I wanted to
First
be
time I
Jaden
heard
Smith
from him
time.
was Icon, I think. But
Really?
that song, I don't listen to Jaden that much. I think I only know 2 songs from him. But Icon had me like, yeah, this is hitting. It was a good song.
That's the fans' fave.
Jaden had one song called Fast, and that was a good song. And he had one song called The Coolest, and I thought that song was tough. He was like the coolest teenager ever. You know when you're like young, single digits, you're just looking at teenagers like, wow, I want to be like that.
Yeah, and
then you
Willow
become a
was
teenager
like...
and you're like stressed. Willow was cool too.
Yeah, she was the icon for black girls.
With my hair,
Islamophobic.
Oh,
she really had to mess up like that.
It's
the same thing with like Zoe Kravitz. Like she had like her like minutes of fame,
bro,
and then it just went downhill.
Her was literally a minute. The
yeah,
Batman
it
dropped.
Literally was.
A week later, this comes out.
Yeah.
After, but these people are sitting on this information.
I was
so I don't like
yeah,
it.
yeah, they literally will.
Yeah, I don't know why she spoke on that situation.
Yeah.
It wasn't even her place. Do you know what I mean?
You know what? Let's talk about it. Yeah. Because people have been having stuff to say, and I die hard for Will Smith. I feel like what he did was right, and enough of making fun of black women for white people's for anyone's entertainment. But I'm not sure about the whole him and Jada situation.
Oh, the entanglement situation.
Yeah, because from what I've heard, he knew about it and he was fine with it, and he got on himself. So,
can't lie.
Me personally, I feel like the whole situation was so unnecessary. The joke, the slap, everything.
Yeah.
It was like so unnecessary.
Yeah.
And people know that what's the name has alopecia. But he still made a joke about it, and like he knows it's a sensitive topic because she went on her Instagram, and I think it's on YouTube as well.
Yeah,
where she talked about it. She talked about it.
She also said on her Instagram that she didn't care if anybody said anything. But like,
I think that's a.
But no, I mean, she did say. I've seen the clip.
Say that though. They say I don't care, but really and truly they
she looks like the bad guy here. Everyone hates her basically.
I hate her,
except for me.
She's a witch.
The way she cheated.
No, I'm not joking. I'm dead serious. I can't lie. But let me
she
tell
called
you.
it entanglement.
But look, this may be the headlines screwing my vision. I might be an idiot. Okay, cool. But from what I've heard and from what I've read, she's actually an awful person.
But have you seen it from the source? Have you watched Red Table Talk? Have you? So what?
I've seen clips.
How on earth would you think that your opinion is valid?
I've seen clips. Okay.
Oh my god.
And the whole and the word entanglement that she used, it just seemed like she was trying to dodge accountability.
Well, it was.
Yeah, she was like.
She was.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. kind of. But what do you call it when it's not a relationship? It's not a marriage. It's just.
They said it was an open relationship, but the thing is, Jada was basically going out with this guy, whereas they said it was going to be like, you know, casual stuff, you know, like sex and stuff, but like Jada like completely banished all those rules out the window, and then that's kind of why she called it entanglement.
And she kind of highlighted the fact that he was mentally ill as well. So I'm like, are you taking advantage of this person?
Yeah.
You know, because shout out August, I see, your music's hard, but like he like she made it clear like it was like she felt good helping him. So in my mind, I'm like, you're a psychopath. You're just doing this for your own satisfaction. You don't actually care about him. You just want to feel like you're saving this guy.
Like a savior complex. Exactly. Like she wanted to feel like she actually did something for him.
You know what I mean?
So then it isn't cheating.
Whether it's cheating or not, she's still in the wrong. But the cheating is the main thing that everyone's talking about. So I can't really... I
feel like what makes it worse about this is how, like, when Jada cheated, there was this whole... oh, women are trash, this, that, and the other. But there's been celebrities, and we've been made aware of it, that they've cheated, and we haven't had the same reaction. I just definitely feel like it's because she's a woman.
Yeah, when men cheat, it's seen as cool. Yeah. It's cool when men cheat. Well, I don't think that is. Just, I don't think it is.
Did you say it's cool?
Just it's seen as cool.
Oh, Chloe and Tristan situation. Like, obviously the girls are dragging him, but no one really cares that much.
Nobody cares.
And she'll continue going back to him.
Hey, after the second time, she's doing it to herself. After the second time, really.
After the first time, bro.
Literally.
Like, and it's insane. The whole Jordan thing as well. He got no punishment, no bash, whatever.
They banished her, bro.
Was it Kim's friend or was it Kylie's friend?
Kylie's friend. Bro.
Yeah, Jordan. I swear she had like little to no remorse for that girl.
Bro, they dumped her, bro.
Kylie, yeah.
They dumped her, like, for real.
Didn't she make like a statement and how like she didn't like
who, Jordan or Kylie?
Jordan. Like how she like didn't care.
Really? I thought she was upset about it.
She's probably better off because she's black and that family's a whole group of white supremacists, if I'm being honest. So. But yeah. Hey man, I hate the Kardashians, man. I hate them, bro. For what they do, what they've done, and the way they act, and the way they behave.
No,
I hate
because
them.
they act so privileged.
They victimize themselves.
Who was it that said, people just need to get off the
Kim Kardashian
and work?
said that. Yeah. Kim Kardashian, whose dad was earning 6 figures as a child. No, 6 figures from when she was a child, millionaire. Her first car was a flipping Mercedes, like Mercedes Benz Beamer. Yeah. She was selling people to work. Are you mad? Even if you never made that tape, you would still be rich. Yeah. So...
Not the tape.
Have you seen that her son saw it?
Yeah, good for her. Bro, I can't lie.
Who told you to go out there?
Who told you to film it? You know, you made a good thing out of a bad thing, which is very impressive. But hey, you know it was going to happen. Kanye was right. Get your kids off the iPad.
Or not. I mean...
It's going to happen. It's a bit early. You're lucky you can't read, innit? So, how old is he? I don't know how old the kid is, but he's probably not old enough to read, so he probably can't.
They're all like ranging from like 1 to 8 in it. I think the girl, what's her name?
North.
Yeah, I think she's like 8 or something.
See, if North saw it, then it's different. She probably already knows, but yeah. Hey man, just say if I did that, if I had made the tape and I got rich off it, I would be proud about it, bro. I was like, yeah, I made that mistake, but look at where I am now. I'm a billionaire. I wouldn't care. But apparently she was crying, so that made me happy. That made me smile. Yeah. But yeah, I like the Kardashians, bro. The beauty standards that they created was mad.
Do you not like them because everyone said not to like them, or you genuinely don't like them?
From what I've seen, they're not they're not good people, and like, for what they've done, like to the youth, is just a bit mad. Cause one picture of Chloe came out and it was unedited. She looked normal, and like her skin had indentations in it and all of that. And literally, she put out a statement. And was like bigging it up like it was some mad photo leak when really it was just an unedited photo. That's why you see in all their pictures like their legs just look clean, like there's not one single mark, like they look like they're made of plastic, and it just annoys me because it's unattainable. When all these kids are looking at it like it's possible, and at least all their friends like go get the same stuff done. They're not open about the work they get done, and it's just a bit.
I feel like you shouldn't be open about the work you get done because at the end of the day, it's no one's business. But
true.
Also be like, don't push false narratives about you.
Definitely.
That's gonna create the stigma of like insecurity and stuff around young people, especially women, especially girls. Yeah,
I get that, but I don't like people blaming how other people look for their insecurities.
Oh yeah, obviously.
Yeah.
100%.
In like reasons like stuff like that, post on Instagram. Yeah, that makes sense. But at the same time, I feel like that more stems from men than the Kardashians.
Yeah.
They feel insecure and all that stuff because of other women.
Like the objectifying and the
Yeah.
sexualizing, like, oh, we like women with big bums because Kim K has it and stuff like that. I feel like when girls are hearing that constantly, they're going to want to have that.
Definitely.
Yeah, and end of the day, yeah, like the level of fame these people have reached, like it's impossible for people to look at this stuff and not subconsciously take stuff in. Like, people do stuff subconsciously all the time. Like, you ever go to school or you're driving or doing something and you're just doing it on autopilot, like your body's constantly taking things in and learning things. Like, you've never sat down like when you learn a language, you don't need to do English in school for you to know how to speak English, you know? Like, you just take it in. Like, that's why I think you're just subconsciously learning this thing. Like, me, I, as a man, I think I need to be rich. I need to be super rich. Maybe that's because I see a little baby on Instagram with a chain that's this big. I'll probably not gonna buy that. But, like, that's this unattainable image of wealth that I want to, like, it's just something that I feel like I need to have. Like, so really, this whole younger generation is just hungry. That's why I like to say.
Like all power hungry.
Exactly. We're all power hungry. We're hungry for the ideal physique. People go to the gym to look good, not to be healthy. That's the thing.
Yeah.
Because I have a trainer. I go for health because I don't want to die. That's pretty much it.
And don't you think like those I'm not gonna like stereotype, but any person, to be honest, that goes to the gym and they're like die hard for the gym, this and I feel like that can be considered as a disorder or something.
Yeah. Actually,
there's that it's not healthy to be like in the gym every day looking at your body thinking, oh, how can I change this? That's like a type of dysphoria, isn't it? Like to be like, I need to look like this, otherwise my body isn't good enough.
Yeah.
If it depends, I feel like you could be in the gym every day. It depends on your mindset.
Yeah.
What your reasoning for being there. And the way you're looking at other people that are going there. Yeah. Because if you see on TikTok, because I'm on TikTok all the time, you see people that go to the gym and they're like, oh, this person's just assuming people that are looking at them, number one. But obviously women get looked at and harassed in gyms all the time. So that's why when you go to, there's like a women only gym opening up, you see people in opposition to that idea. I just think that's stupid.
Yeah.
But like, for example, you see like an overweight person in the gym, and you're looking and you film them and you say, or you look at them and you look at them in a certain way. I'm like, isn't that what you're here for? Like, what you're here to do? It's stupid.
I hate that.
Like, what do you mean? Why is there a fat person in the gym? You're slim. Why are you in the gym? Like, come on, man. But yeah,
it's the double standards of
definitely double standard. Like, and you could say that people that like people that go to the gym develop eating disorders and things like that.
Yeah.
Because like it's not healthy. These people like they don't have dietitians or anything like that, so they just say white rice, plain chicken, eat that. That's it.
Salad.
And they're afraid of
healthy
calories. Like they even don't see, so they're not even enjoying it. They eat
like when they measure them and they're like, yeah, I only can eat this many calories in a day. Like, why are you restricting yourself? Like, a cupcake won't hurt you.
Right.
Yeah, that's crazy. It's even though like fat phobia is talked about a lot, it's actually done the other way around as well. Like telling someone that they're
too skinny,
no
or they're like bony. Yeah.
I heard that a lot.
And
in
like
fact, I'm not even gonna lie to you. I participate in a lot of that, saying, "Oh, she hasn't got her back" or something like that. No, okay, I've done that. Obviously, I don't do that no more. Hey, I'm being honest. Hey,
no, yeah.
I've said things like that. Obviously, I'm grown now. I'm grown. Yeah, so I don't say nothing like that anymore. But yeah, you know.
What was that? That?
No, you see, I have a contact lens in, you know, so I have to like, so my eyes are dry, you know. Right. But yeah, that was a good topic. I didn't even write that one down. That was a good one.
What's next on the topic list?
On the list.
We were talking about the music that shaped our childhood. We completely strayed away from that.
Oh yeah.
I'm gonna say.
I definitely feel like Pharrell's music definitely shaped my thing. You know when he was in Nerd, the band.
Yeah.
That band basically just made me like the mix of hip hop and rock.
Yeah.
Just amazing. Like She Wants to Move the song. It was like a complete mix for me. I heard like the drums and the guitar and the I can't remember the girl in the music video, and she's dancing on the main stage. I was like, that is so sick.
you can always tell when it's like a Pharrell and I don't know what the other guys, the Neptunes
Production,
produced
yeah.
track. You could tell by the production. Everyone's trying to replicate that nowadays, though.
Yeah.
Literally, I'm gonna say for me, what shaped my childhood is a mixture of Afro beats, yeah, a lot of Justin Bieber music, yeah, and old R&B music.
Everyone had a Justin Bieber stage.
Bro, Justin Bieber was so cool back in the day, man. Bro, I wanted.
I had a crush on that guy for like.
I wanted the swoop. You know the swoop where he'd be like this.
Yeah.
I wanted that, bro.
You try.
Bro, yeah, you know, I tried to become him with the lemon, bro. Remember the lemon? Bro, I thought he was so sick. I watched the movie. He had one movie that he dropped. I bought it on Sky Box Office. My mom beat me up for that. He had like a concert movie. I was watching
I
it.
didn't know that.
Dance in front of my TV, bro.
After
When everyone was playing football, I was watching MTV and Justin Bieber movies on TV. That's what I was doing as a child. But yeah, bro, that and old R&B music. Shout out to my dad.
Oh.
My dad's watching this. My dad's the one that put me onto all of this stuff. You know, Usher.
Ludacris.
Usher. Ludacris, but he's not R&B, but like he's in the same realm. They're old rap and R&B, that type of stuff. Yeah, that was that like the stuff that's played at the parties, like the candy dance that every black person in the world seems to know. That was it, bro. Honestly,
I've met a person that didn't know the candy dance before. I was actually quite embarrassed.
No, black.
Oh yeah.
What?
Undercover.
What, a black person that didn't know the candy dance? Yeah.
I've never met one. Literally,
I've been dancing to that since I was like 4, 3 even.
Oh, bro! Literally, when you hear those songs, it takes me back to those parties. Because you know, at the old hall parties, they'll play a mixture of African music or Caribbean music or whatever it was, and then they'll play the R&B and the old 80s stuff too. Those were the times.
That shaped me as well, like Caribbean music, like dancehall, and like bashment and reggae. Those to this day I still love reggae. Like this is probably the most like stereotypical thing, but Bob Marley and like Buju Banton and stuff like that. Such amazing artists.
I don't know why, but I feel like that music made me a good person. I don't know why.
Yeah. That like music is so like, I don't know how to explain it. Just like it feels like a light. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's really soul enriching.
Yeah. Like soul music.
You become a better person if you like. I don't know if like I have a friend that doesn't listen to music. I don't know how do you live?
Literally every single day.
Whatever I do, I'm listening to music. I'm doing literally. Honestly, those old artists were there.
Do you remember it's quite a different genre, but like you know when Sam Smith came out and like Disclosure and all that type of vibe,
like house music. What's the other girl? Is her name Jess Glynn, the ginger girl? She shaped house music.
Yeah.
I swear to God, she was like my favorite artist for like at least 5 months.
Yeah.
Throughout that whole like trend of house music, like Disclosure.
What's it? Rudimental. They have.
Yeah.
Rudimental.
Well, what's it? Skrillex as well. But that was how.
That was like
dubstep.
earlier. Like
dubstep music.
What's the other guy? I don't know. Is it Mura
Massa?
Yeah.
My sister loved Mura Massa. Mura Massa was good.
His song with A$AP Rocky.
Yeah, that song. See, my sister played that so much that I hate it because it's so much. But yeah, bro, honestly, but house music is definitely declined for me. I don't listen to it as much as I used to.
Yeah, it's definitely a party type music. Like
I listen to more Kate Tronada house music than
Kate Tronada is so good.
So good. Okay, the internet.
Oh, the internet is so Sid is so good. Oh my God,
bro, those guys are
insane.
That's talent right there. That's pure talent.
Yeah, it is.
Pure talent. Those type of artists.
And I love how they can like switch. The internet like switches it up every single song. Like you know, Girl, that song. Oh, so good.
Oh my God.
That's what I'm saying, man. Music is beautiful, man.
Honestly. It is. It's such an amazing thing. I don't know where I would be without it, honestly.
Bro, I used to get high off of music. No cap.
I still do. That's why I don't do drugs. I got music. Wow.
I mean, music on drugs is...
but I will never know. I will never know. I'll never know.
The like endorphins it gives me.
Yeah.
The serotonin is so...
Literally, it's the most satisfying feeling.
It is.
And you have you ever heard an album that's so good that you want to hear it for the first time again?
Oh, yeah.
What's that album for you?
Oh, I think it's definitely one of Kendrick's ones. Or... Do you have a particular song that you wish you could listen to for the first time?
Oh, could say.
Ooh, what is my song? That's
a
hard,
song that you wish you could hear for the first
really
time again.
Wait, hold on. I know this.
Okay, I've got a bunch of songs, but if I'm gonna say an album, like I'll say "To Pimp a Butterfly" or "My Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy" by Kanye. Those two albums blew me away first time I heard them, because I had been listening to "To Pimp a Butterfly" since like year 6 when it dropped, but I'd listened to it like not in like, you know, the order of the songs actually matters, like the sequence in like what order you listen to.
Yeah.
I sat down and I listened to the whole of that album. So it felt like I was into it for the first time again. But I sat down and listened to it all the way through, and I was like, damn, this is a masterpiece. Like, it was a full, like, if it was a movie, honestly. Yeah. It felt like a movie.
I love that. Like,
and then with the Kanye album, that album really encompasses everything that's like good about him and what's bad about him and everything like that. I'm not going to talk about Kanye because we'll be here all day. But yeah, literally those two. And if I'm talking about a song, I'll say "Runaway" by Kanye West off the album. That song was amazing.
Mine is probably WTF by Missy Elliott and Pharrell. Or
oh my gosh,
Gonna Love Me by Tiana Taylor.
Yeah. Oh, you're gonna love me. That was a great song, bro. Tiana Taylor's underrated. Tiana Taylor's very underrated. But she was signed to Kanye, but then I don't think it went well. But yeah, you know, I'm not gonna talk about UK music dying. I already talked about that.
Do you guys listen to music with like from different countries?
Yeah, actually, is America a different country? But it doesn't really count, does it? That's basically where music came from. Does Nigeria count?
Okay, not the basic, like, you know, English or Nigerian, but like somewhere else, Korean, Japanese, Spanish.
I mean, like in the past, I've heard like a couple songs from different countries. Like there was one song by a guy called Stromae called Papa
I love
Ute.
Stromae.
Like Papa Ute, that was a great song. I banged that as a child. That was one of my favorite songs. Yeah. There was another guy from the Netherlands called Turji. He was a cool rapper. He was a kid rapper because as a child, you just want to look at children rap for some reason. You remember Matty B raps?
He raps, yeah.
Matty B raps.
Allow it.
I thought that guy was sick as well.
Oh
And guess what? He had the same swoop that flipping Justin Bieber did. I was like, yeah, there's a common denominator here. If I want to be cool, I gotta get a haircut, bro. Bro, Matty B raps. Up until maybe 2013, he could do no wrong. He was hits on hits. Yeah. Bro, that guy was sick to me, man. Okay, we're here. We're back. Champagne had to leave. She couldn't say bye. But whatever. Yeah, as I was saying. Yeah. What other international music was I listening to? I don't know.
So you've never listened to K-pop or K-rap?
I have a weird relationship with it. Because I've heard K-pop and K-rap songs that I like, but then it seems like it looks like stealing to me. Like the appropriation is too much for me to bear.
Yeah, that is true. I think, yeah, you should probably stay away from those ones. But there's a lot of them that own their own culture and just mix it beats. Like,
one guy, because I learned about this for my first podcast I did from home. I did a Zoom one. It was called. There was one guy called Jay Park that the guy just culturally appropriates everything.
Oh, he's cancelled.
Yeah, he's cancelled. Yeah, has he said that word before? I'm pretty sure he has. Probably has.
I think so. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, and just heavily culture appropriate.
It's just like it's too common to see them getting cornrows and stuff.
Well, yeah, bro.
And honestly, my opinion on that stuff. If you want to look stupid, you can look stupid. You shouldn't do it, but I can't physically stop you.
It's so. Yeah, I can't physically stop you, but it's so disrespectful.
Literally.
Because you wouldn't see any other person do that with any other culture, with hijabs or anything else.
Literally. Being a black person is like a character to these people.
Genuinely.
That's what I feel it is. Because when a white guy or an Asian guy puts the braids in, like you can take it out. You can take off the costume. Yeah. But if a black guy does it, that's them. Yeah. You know? So
kind of like they're making fun of us.
Oh. Literally, it is. It's like embarrassing, bro. Are you still looking for more?
Childish Gambino.
Awaken My Love. Awaken Your Love. What was it? But that album, amazing.
Me and Your Mama.
That song is the best song of the album. Redbone is overrated. In that.
Defo.
Definitely.
bro. That and Zombies. I love that album.
I love what's it called? Because the Internet. Do you know that album?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
That was the first one I heard. Childish Gambino, bro. Let me go into this. He was my favorite rapper at one point.
No, genuinely, yeah.
Literally, he released one album called Camp as well.
Yeah.
That was a sick album with Bonfire. That was one of my favorite songs, bro. This guy was he's such a nerdy rapper. I loved it. Literally. And 3005, of course.
Oh,
that's a hit. That's
classic.
a bang. That's a generational classic right there. No one's gonna forget 3005, bro.
Yeah.
When he dropped Awaken My Love, obviously when it dropped, I was a bit young, I didn't understand it. When I came back to it like a year later, I loved it, man.
And when he came back with This America, it was political but still good, in my opinion.
Yeah.
Like it was catchy, but it was still giving what it was supposed to give.
And it was such a surprise drop, that video. It just came out of nowhere, and this video is just, it was just like, it's performance art, really.
Yeah.
Performance art, man. Yeah.
I like that.
Childish Gambino, he was one of my favorite artists, man.
I really hope he comes back. I know he's come back with Atlanta.
Yeah.
And
Remember
I'm excited for that.
You know the album he dropped when he didn't put no titles on the songs or nothing?
I know that he has secret songs that you have to put in a code for.
Literally, if you go on his Spotify, he has a full album where the title is just the day it dropped in shorthand.
Oh.
And none of the songs have titles. They're all just numbers. Or maybe two of them have songs. Two of them have titles. And they ruined the album because the album was good. It was alright. But then he kind of ruined it by not promoting it properly. He did zero promotion. He didn't the rollout was weird as well, because he played the entire album on full on a website, and then a week later decided to drop the album. It was just kind of strange. Like, have you seen it? Have you seen this? Like, honestly, I don't listen to it.
I think he does a lot of stuff for his fans, like the real OGs that want to listen to his good songs. They can go and try and work and find it, and he doesn't really care.
Yeah, I feel like music is definitely just for fun for him.
Yeah.
Because, like, look, this whole, like, it's all numbers. And
three
of them have names. And then the album's name is 31520. Why? For what? For why? I don't understand the point of that. If I ever met him, that's the first thing I'd ask him. But obviously I'd say I'm a big fan, but still. I'm a big fan. I love that guy, man. He can do anything.
It's just I used to have a really big crush on him, and then he got a wife. He was white, and then I was just so confused because it seemed like he was advocating for black women, but then he goes and marries a. I mean, love who you want to love, but I don't know.
He's had interviews where he's like, "Oh, I don't think I could marry a white woman," and then
that happened.
He had a child with one, but hey. That's nothing wrong with that.
Yeah.
You know. But yeah, he's a show writer. He's got he can act, sing, dance. He can produce. He can. He did stand up comedy too, bro.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Did you watch the special, bro?
Did you watch what's that called? Community College.
Mm-hmm.
That's so good.
Community was a great show.
Community was so good.
And he was a highlight. He left like I think a few seasons in, but he was so good on that show.
So good.
That's where he started off. But yeah, honestly,
I feel like we don't get legends like them anymore.
Mm-hmm.
Really upsetting.
We need to we don't get every man like that. Like what's his name?
Like once in a blue moon.
Once in a blue moon, you get people that think they're like that. You know? But yeah, it's just not happening. You can't be mysterious if your music ain't good. That's what I'm saying. Literally.
What about Bryson Tiller?
That's enough. His music is amazing. I love Bryson Tiller, but he needs to drop more, because what the quality of what he's putting out is amazing. It's great quality. It's good stuff, but it's not groundbreaking to the point where you can go on hiatus for a year or two or whatever it is. Like, you need to put out something. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because his first album was so good that you're never gonna be able to top it. And he dropped, Anniversary, the second one. Yeah. And it was alright, but
it wasn't better than Trap
it wasn't better. And then he made the album cover similar to that one. He made it blue instead of red, so it was like an opposite thing. So I was expecting like this grand drop, and it was just alright.
Yeah.
It was too much. He should have made it his own thing. It was too much. What was it? But he did Notes for Myself, or another album that was alright. You know, the ones that got Run Me Dry in it. That's a great song. But yeah, Bryson Tiller was good. When that song dropped, What's it? Don't.
Oh yeah.
2015.
Yeah, he
Bro.
run that year.
Bro. That's what I'm saying. But I got like, ooh, let's talk about your film stuff and what you're doing. Yeah, you're acting.
Oh my god.
All right. So what made you want to act? Because last time I remember, before seeing you now or seeing you out and about, you just kind of left. I didn't know what you were doing. I didn't know what it was.
Yeah, I did.
How'd you get into it?
I've always wanted to. Well, actually, in Brentwood, I was doing athletics, and that was the goal. But I wanted to do acting later, because that type of, obviously, when you go to a private school and like you're good at what you're doing. Obviously, the black people are good at sports.
Yeah.
You're their little monkey. They want you to win all the time, and there's a lot of pressure.
We did win all the time.
Well, we did win all the
literally
time.
won everything.
So yeah, and I did every single sport there was in athletics and outside. So, but acting is just so fun. And I remember when I was like 3, and I saw High School Musical, and like I wanted to be in it, like mainly because I'm not gonna say too much, but I thought the acting on TV at the time was really bad. So I was like, I feel like I can do better, so why not? But yeah, ever since then, like.
Well, you were a little kid critiquing the acting.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, watching Disney Channel and all that, but they did slap though.
Yeah, of course it did.
High
School Musical. You know that movie, like you just remember watching it a million times.
Oh yeah.
It was High School Musical and Camp Rock for me. I watched millions of times.
Let It Shine.
Let It Shine the most. It's the black one. I know Let It Shine is the black one. I will never stop watching Let It Shine, bro.
Yeah. Oh my days. Everyone knew the rap, everything.
Everybody knows the rap.
Everyone
still
knows
now.
the rap.
That's another cultural moment that I'm talking about. Bro.
Oh, yeah.
But yeah.
You said that you come to my last play and you didn't.
I had COVID. I couldn't leave my house. Yeah. This literally, I said it in the beginning of my last one, but I got COVID. I was meant to do a podcast. I was meant to go to your show within the same week. Oh. I got COVID. Couldn't leave my house. Oh. I was meant to go to Dubai as well, but I went in February. But it was late. It wasn't Christmas. It wasn't. The vibe wasn't there.
Okay.
Yeah. I did some vlogs on that if you want to see those. Yeah.
Do you still live where you used to live?
Yeah, I live in.
Oh, okay.
I can't say that on the channel, but I'll blow it. Yeah. But yeah, I still live there. It's cool.
Wow.
Yeah. Let's talk about what other films? No. What's like your favorite film that, like, if you could play a character in the film, what's your favorite film that you've ever seen? Okay,
my favorite film that I've ever seen, I'm not sure about character, but Jordan Peele and his movies are insane. Us and Get Out are my favorites. And Queen and Slim. Just like, you can tell when a movie has been made by a black director who knows what they're doing, and it just touches you differently.
Yeah. I didn't really watch like the type of thriller movies like that, but that movie, it was fictional, but it kind of came from truth to Get Out. Yeah. The movie Get Out was about me. Yeah. It was about us. Yeah. We got out. Yeah. Obviously, we didn't kill nobody to leave, but we got out. Yeah. Bro, because I felt like, when the police car's at the end and his best friend. That's why I saw the coach on the last day. I got out, bro.
Really?
Yeah. I was playing that movie in my mind. I was like, yeah, you got out. You did it. Aww. It was an accomplishment leaving there, bro.
It honestly
in one piece, bro. Literally.
Genuinely, to survive there.
Literally.
It's not for the weak.
It broke me, bro. Child broke me down spiritually, because obviously they wouldn't know this because I was moving strong like the whole time. But hey, it was tough.
Very tough.
Yeah, for me, I'm definitely saying either a Jordan Peele film or American Psycho. That movie is amazing.
I've never seen American Psycho, but I'd like to.
American Psycho? Never. You go to film school. What's wrong with you?
I go to acting school.
Same thing.
But yeah, I don't know. Sometimes I don't like watching movies because they take so long. But I'm trying to get back into it. I'm more of a TV series person. But
so you want to do more acting in TV, or?
No. I love like acting and everything. But just watching it, I used to not be able to sit down for so long. Yeah. But still, yeah.
See, what I'm talking about with American Psycho, that movie, I'm not going to say it speaks to me because that's alarming. But, yeah, the character, the way he's behaving, the way he's got this double life and he's just killing people on the sly. And, like, his psychotic behavior slips into his real life. And you don't know what's real and what's fake, bro. it was amazing. There's another movie called Donnie Darko, which is kind of the same thing, but the ending was terrible because it turned out the whole thing was a dream. So yeah, that was long. That pissed me off. But yeah, what TV series? What TV series?
Empire was good.
I mean, for the time. Now, if you watch Empire, it's corny. You know.
Yeah.
Because the references are just a bit cringe.
I haven't watched Power either.
You haven't watched Power?
No, in my opinion, it's quite.
So you say Empire's good, but you haven't watched Power?
Empire's good. I've seen like clips from it in trailers and stuff, but it's never hooked me in. It's the same old
hood movie.
Hood, yeah.
Hood drug boss
yeah.
or whatever. Yeah, I guess so. And like it's kind of like it's getting a bit much now. You got shows like The Wire and like all these other
Top
Boy shows like this. It's kind of rinse and repeat, and just change the location. Oh, you're in Chicago, you're in London, you're in New York, you're in LA. It just changes, and it gets kind of boring. But really, yeah, but it's gonna come to a point where we're not gonna want to watch this anymore. Yeah. But for now, Power's a great show. It's like a Empire but serious, but without the music.
Really?
You know what I'm saying?
Apparently, it's like a lot of porn.
The first series, like the first rendition of it was like Power Book 1, which was like 6 seasons. That was pornographic. That was like nudity everywhere. Oh. But you have Power Book 2, not as much. Then you have Power Book 3, not that bad. Power Book 4, there's a lot. Like you're gonna take you a while to catch up on this. You have to. That's your homework for today. You have to watch Power. But yeah, Power is great. Shout out to the main actor of that show, Michael Rainey Jr. That guy is the man.
I do really like Michael Rainey Jr.
He's the man. He's 21, living this type of life. Oh my god, what a king, man! What a king.
Honestly,
I swear.
Do you watch his YouTube?
But no, yeah. And he looks like he drives this big nice car.
Yeah.
He's just.
Wait, so what do you want to do like when you're older or now?
Law.
How?
Well, if I make $1 million off this, then ban law. I'm doing this. But yeah, I do this for me. This is like just for me. It's like fun.
Yeah.
It's something to do. You know. Wow. Some people drink. I just do this.
Yeah.
I'm at parties. I do this.
I don't know how you do it. I stopped my podcast because it's like so much work and a lot of editing.
See, I have to watch this whole thing back.
Yeah.
Which is cool. I like hearing the sound of my own voice. That's fine. But yeah. But yeah, it's cool. You know, but I watched your podcast. Your podcast was good.
You watched it?
Yeah, you sent it to me.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh,
I was telling you need to get some mics, make it professional, put it on YouTube or something.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah,
that's nice.
It was good. With a friend, I don't know his name. I was gonna shout him out. I don't know his name.
Oh no, it's just me, but I meet different people.
Yeah, that's what I do.
Yeah.
But yeah, because honestly, if I have another person that's my co-host, I have to rely on them, and it's just yeah. I just like to come with myself and just a little easier. But yeah, damn.
So how much did all this cost? Like, how did you find this place? And
found it on Instagram. This cost me like £40.
Wow.
Yeah.
You're joking.
Yeah. Not deep, is it?
No, I think I might come here again.
Yeah. £40. Don't be telling everyone.
Oh no, of course.
Because this I want this to stay. Obviously, I don't own the place, but I don't want everyone to starting podcasts.
Yeah.
You know, I have to keep the market to me. You know what I'm saying?
Would you ever come on my podcast?
Of course.
But you know what you need to do.
What do I need to do?
You have to be high.
I have to be high.
It's called high and bougie.
Can I pretend?
I mean.
Hey, if you say yes, I can cut this. But hey,
I mean,
bring someone else and they can be high for me.
Would you really never get high?
It's just not something I'm, you know.
Not even Eddie's.
No, I can't lie.
Why not?
No, I'm scared of it. I don't want to do it.
You're scared.
Yeah. See, with drugs, all I've seen in town centre, I just see crack pipes on the floor.
Oh, okay. No.
Needles.
That's a wrong representation.
I know. All I see is when you say drug, because weed's a drug, believe it or not.
No, it's a herb.
It's a drug.
It grows from the ground.
It's a drug.
It grows from the
Cocaine's
ground.
a herb too.
No, cocaine is not a herb.
It comes from leaves.
Does it?
Yes.
Well, it's still stuff is added to it.
Yeah.
Weed is
Yeah, weed's more natural, but
Yeah.
I ain't. Please, I need 6 figures in my bank account before I even think about smoking a weed.
Really?
Yes, I'm very determined. I need to be rich first. You know. But
you're already rich, aren't you?
No, but it's not my money. I have no money.
Yeah. Shit.
But yeah, no,
Do you
joking.
work?
I'm joking. No.
It's the no for me. You really don't work.
No, I don't work.
Me neither.
I need to spend more time revising. You know how it is.
Oh.
But yeah, invite me on your podcast. I'll pretend to be high.
Would you do hash, which is like healthier version of weed?
I can't do drugs, man.
I'm trying to think what.
What is it like in the terms and conditions I have to be high?
It's called high and bougie.
Yeah, you can be high and bougie, and then I can just be there.
I think, okay, the reason why I started high and bougie is the fact of when you take weed, it opens up a different world. It's not that much of a difference, but when you listen to music, you can hear every single instrument that is playing, and every word goes in differently, or you see the world with a different perspective, and it's just a whole lot. That's why I wanted to do a podcast, because we're here sober.
Yeah.
Well.
Oh my god! I just quit. Hey man, you said, do you need help getting back?
No, I'm good.
Sure?
I'm good.
Right.
I took like half an Eddie, but it hasn't hit.
Okay,
so.
please.
But you got
about 2 hours.
Anyway.
Yeah.
But yeah, like it's just, I felt like, how could you live your whole life not seeing the world from a different perspective?
I mean, do you mean like what type of perspective are we talking about? Because I travel, that's seeing the world.
No. I'm like, say, okay, you could get high and feel, okay, say you and your sister get high together, and you have like a more of a, what's it called? What's that thing called? In
depth?
No. I have it. Intense connection. Like, you're both high, you have an intense connection, and you're having conversations that you wouldn't have when you're high. Even when you're sober, you're still going to have that connection, but you wouldn't have had that connection if, well, maybe you could have, but I don't know. I just think it opens more doors for more great stuff in your life.
Yeah, a lot of creative people smoke weed all the time.
Yeah.
Like, all the musicians, filmmakers, all of them do drugs.
Yeah.
Really. Like, people like my favorite artist, but when I talk about art, I mean Paintbrush, Basquiat. Yeah, he loves, like, he was on all sorts of drugs. He made some of the most beautiful artwork I've ever seen. But yeah.
Well, what about lean?
That's just gross. Come on, man.
Lean tastes nice, apparently.
Apparently.
It's just Sprite and grape syrup.
Cough syrup.
You can get flavoured ones.
Flavoured cough syrup, though.
No, as in like actual lean, less flavoured.
But lean itself is the Sprite and the cough syrup, right? That's what makes it, you know, like...
Yeah.
Why am I doing that? Oh, like... Bro, you're mixing cough syrup with drink and swirling it together. Come on, man. You can't tell me that doesn't sound crazy. Weed is one thing, yeah. That's somewhat normal. Weed is normal.
What? I used to be like you when I was at your age, but when you get to an older... Wait, what school do you go to?
Well, I go to one near my house.
Oh!
Why are you saying that? Please, let me remember the time so I can cut the name out of the school. Yeah. What's wrong with it?
Horrible.
Why?
So... Ugh, I just know a lot of people from there.
You beef people that went to the school, didn't you?
Nah.
Want to go into details about
No,
that?
I don't.
Oh, really? But you were saying names and addresses before. What's going on?
Yeah, because that's different. With this one, it's more of like, I'm acting like I don't know them.
Oh, right.
Everyone from East doesn't exist in my world. I hate East. I hate Grays, everything. I hate it. Wow. I don't come here often. So, but what was I saying? What was I saying? Yeah, when you see the world more, you're going to learn to just let loose and just, you know, trust yourself a bit more. And well,
I'm not saying that I'm going to do anything. Please, family members watching this now. But
and I'm not telling him to do it.
Yeah, I'm just looking at the perspective, you know, learning and stuff.
Yeah. No, because I think my mom's going to watch this as well.
Yeah, that's fine. I'm grown. I don't know. I'm not that.
I like that.
Yeah.
That's insane. What? So they let you do whatever you want, really?
Well, I could do whatever I want if I wanted to, but they still like my mom has my location. Like I can, but it's not like she's gonna stop me. You know.
Wow.
But
the
really,
standards is insane.
But you know, I'm just a good, well-behaved person. You know?
Would you ever do an ASMR podcast?
No, because I like my voice, but I don't think it's that nice.
You just whisper.
What am I whispering?
Your podcast.
It's kind of heroic, man. I don't do all of that stuff. That's X-rated, bro.
No, it's not.
ASMR is X-rated. Bro.
ASMR is not X-rated.
Yes, it is.
No,
You're
it's
whispering in someone's
not.
ear. That's what exact way it is.
No, it's not. I feel like so much stuff is sexualized, especially because of our parents. Even stuff like hugging is sexualized. Like ASMR it helps people mentally and shit. Obviously, it can be sexual, but it doesn't. Not everything has to be sexual. Kissing doesn't have to be sexual. Sitting on someone's lap doesn't have to be sexual.
Yeah. What do people say that? Well, like, it depends where. Yeah. Okay. I'm a part of the problem, aren't I? Yeah. It depends. But yeah, hey, it depends. How's John? I haven't asked about him. I haven't seen that guy since when did you leave? When you guys were in year 7?
I think he left. Oh yeah.
Yeah. Well, where's he?
Oh, he's great. He's
I have not seen or spoken to this guy. Just so you guys know, I was literally in year 7. I was best friends with this guy. His brother named John. Literally, I haven't seen or spoken to him in like 6 years. What's going on with him?
He's a rugby player now. He's like over 6 foot.
Damn.
Yeah, he works in McDonald's for like just for the money, but he wants to quit. But yeah, he's trying to be a rugby player and he's doing really well actually. And he's going to America soon.
To play rugby?
Yeah, he's sponsored, so
that's crazy.
But yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
I'm happy for him, man. I had to quit the rugby. My whole body was getting in. The injuries were too much, bro.
Yeah.
Injuries are too much, man.
Yeah. But I do think, like, sometimes I think we are where we are right now because we went to private school or because our parents are fortunate, obviously. And, yeah, I mean, it's just something to not look over. Although, like, private school was really racist and stuff, it still was like, if you were to tell someone, oh, yeah, I went to private school,
they'll look at you in a different way.
Yeah.
It's going to be an advantage in the future, for sure. So yeah, I can't really deny that. I can't really say, oh, this school's done nothing good for me, because although it was a painful, well, the school itself didn't, like, just the label, you know, you know how society elitism set up and all of that stuff. So I can say that I'm privileged to have gone, but not because of the experience I had. It's just the fact that I went there, period. Yeah. I could have gone there 3 years. I still would have gotten the benefits, honestly.
Yeah, yeah. I think I used to look at like Urslan and be really jealous because they had way more black people there.
That's what my sister
what
was
I would
saying.
give.
She goes there now. My sister goes there now.
Really?
Yeah, she's having a great time. She's having a blast. My little sister goes there. Both of them go there.
Oh, your little sister.
Yeah, they're having a great time. See, life got better. Like, my vision improved when I left that school. My vision improved. My brain, everything's brighter now. It's just a great experience.
Honestly,
great experience to be out, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know.
Did you get a culture shock when you came out?
Yeah. Everything was. I've never felt like I felt different. I feel equally as different being out as I did when I was in, but it's not in a negative way. Yeah. Like I'm still, like it's still an adjusting period, kind of like a good 3 months into sixth form, I was like, yeah, I don't know. I know some of these people already have their own groups. It's kind of like the same as coming in, because with the private school, like they had their primary school right across the street, you know? Yeah. So I had to like kind of navigate myself through all of that. I could say that it took me a while. It took me a couple of weeks, but I got through it now. Yeah. It was cool. Had fun. I'm having fun. Like, it's just, it has, I don't know what to say. I don't know how to describe it, but it's not amazing, but I'm just satisfied with it, you know? Because I don't feel like, having paid for the other school, I felt like I needed to have an amazing experience. This one, I'm not paying and I'm still having a great time. Yeah. And it's not even like the education is that much different. That's the thing.
What?
It's the same teachers at the end of the day. You know, there's no premium teachers. It's the same teachers.
Yeah.
Bro.
Honestly.
The same damn teachers. Seriously? Even was one of the best. Like my parents wanted me to stay. It wasn't happening, bro.
In words, I think we both felt a lot of pressure in that school, like to do well and stuff. Like always being reminded how much it costs and.
Don't get me started. I'm not trying to draw out my parents or anything, but let's just say, do you know I can buy a Range Rover with your school fees? Do you know this? Do you know I'm paying so for this or whatever? Hearing that all the time, plus the school pressure, plus you have exams or whatever it is, your mental state is just.
Oh, my mental state was in the drain. That is actually weird. Like I think for a lot of, do you have mental health issues?
I'm not diagnosed, so I'm not gonna say anything.
Okay.
Yeah. So I wouldn't say, I could. I don't know. I don't want to say anything to you, because I ain't gone to nobody. I ain't gone seen a professional or anything like that. So, but I feel like it definitely affected me mentally. Like when something affects you mentally. Yeah. Like you can't. I can't say that I have depression, but I've been depressed. Yeah. Like I can't say I have anxiety, but I've been anxious before. Yeah. And it's like PTSD. Yeah. As well. Like when I was moving from that school to my new one, anxiety was mad. I was like, I don't know anybody. I'm not comfortable. But then I had the adjusting period and I just got better. Okay. But yeah, guys, that's the podcast. This would have been longer if she didn't come late.
Sorry.
But yeah, thank you to Champagne. She's not here, but yeah, I'll paste in the picture of there. I'll put our socials in the bottom in the little thing below there. Thank you for watching episode 2, and
you'll be seeing me again.
We'll see her again. Yeah, I'm gonna do your high and bougie one here.
I don't know. Maybe.
Look out for that soon. Yeah, she's going to do it.
Wait. But your parents are watching this, aren't they? Huh? Your parents are watching this, aren't they?
Don't care. People do drugs in their mouth. They're going to do. Tell your parents. Their parents probably know.
Yeah, they know, but they don't like it.
That's fine. They can't hate you no more. Okay.
Okay.
You did it.